do you develop recipes? Because I'm not a baker, so I'm always interested in hearing all this precision that goes into baking.
This recipe, there's no precision involved.
Okay,
this
so
is
I
like
can
the
just throw it together.
Anybody can make this recipe, even you can do this recipe. But those kind of 5-ingredient, no-bake recipes I got from my grandmother. She was also a self-proclaimed worst baker in the world. I remember trying to twist her arm to make meringues once, and they completely flopped. She did literally everything in the book wrong to making meringues. And so she was the queen of those cremora tarts, fridge cake made with whipped ideal milk, that kind of thing. So this recipe is almost like an ode to my grandmother.
Now, I know that you have a lot of cookbooks in your house because you write that in your About Me section on your blog. How many cookbooks do you have?
Last count was 250, I think it was.
Where on earth do you put them?
I have this massive bookcase, but at the moment it's kind of like creaking in the middle because there's so many. I have such an addiction to cookbooks, and it's one of those things I don't think they're ever going to be replaced by online. But there's nothing better than making a cup of tea, sitting down and cracking open the spine of a cookbook. And I love reading cookbooks like a novel because I think they do tell a story about the author's life and their memories, and I love to and the smell of a cookbook drives me mad, yeah.
What's your favorite cookbook?
At the moment, I'm reading Ratio. I can't think of the author name, Michael Ruhlman. And it's basically the fundamentals of it breaks all baking down or all cooking down to ratios, which makes so much sense once you start reading the book. And especially for people who don't really understand the precision of baking. I mean, it's like choux pastry, 1, 1, 1, 1, which makes so much sense when you think about it. So that's the kind of my nighttime reading at the moment. Does that make me a nerd? Yes, it does.
A little bit, but that's okay. What ingredient could you not go without?
Chocolate, definitely.
Any specific kind of chocolate, or just across the board?
No, to me it depends on my mood. If I've had a really, really bad day, white chocolate, because you need that sugar. Dark chocolate is a great mood enhancer as well. So I choose my chocolate depending on what I feel like.
Okay, so for anyone watching this video who really isn't a baker and they want to get into it but don't know how to start, what's your
I would say start really small and start with simple things and build up your confidence, and don't get bogged down by if you make something and it flops or it's not perfect like the picture, because baking really is practice and it's trial and error. Eventually you get to the point where you look at the batter and you think it needs a little bit more milk, and it really is it's practice makes perfect. So don't lose hope. Just bake and bake some more.
Now I want to talk about your styling. How on earth do you make everything look so nice? Because I tried food styling at One Ingredient here in Cape Town and I just failed at it. So
well, my sort of hero is Donna Hay. I love her absolute search for perfection, and sometimes I look at those pictures and I was like, how does she get that cake so perfect? But I think it honestly it is a skill. It's a talent. It's something that you really either have it or you don't.
It's almost like being an artist.
Totally it is. But it is also something that does come with practice. And I honed my skills at Top Billing magazine when it was still around. I was the food editor there, so lots of working with really, really great photographers and moving the spoon and then moving it back, moving it there, and then in the end you ended up with it in the same place as you began.